You see, suddenly the silence was broken. There had been so much peace. Nobody ever thought there would be a time where there would be a big catastrophe like what we saw. They were turning to KBC, Fox News, CNN, and everywhere you looked, it was unimaginable. How could this be happening now? You see, the first tower coming down, maybe it was an accident. Then suddenly, while we were watching, we saw the next plane getting the second tower. Nobody could tell what was happening. Nobody knew. Even the White House didn't know. All they could do is just run in the background to try to hide there while they gathered more information. I guess the president carrying on to his ministers and saying, what's happening? Not much, we don't know. You see, nobody likes the serenity and the peace that you experience around to come to a glitching halt. Everybody wants peace forever, everything nice. We love our security. We love our security. Everybody around the world was talking about what was going to happen. Nobody knew exactly the magnitude of what was going to happen. They were looking up in the sky, saying maybe 500 planes, we can account for them. All the planes need to come down because we don't know which one is coming down next. Security. You know, millions and billions of people around the world were talking about security. But when you think about it, only 1% sacrifice in battle to ensure we have the security we have today. Wherever you go, just 1%, less than 1%, and that is the military families. They go out there, they put in so much in battle, they sacrifice their lives. Philosophically, not all of us will agree the benefits of those wars. Not all of us will agree and concur on why those wars should be continued. But the thing is, they sacrifice. Just imagine a father not being there to see the first steps of his child. Just imagine a mother not being there to hear the first words of his baby because they are maybe on the second or third tour of duty. The kind of sacrifice they do for us, you can never put them in words. Sometimes it's not only the husbands and wives and the children. Sometimes it's the grandmothers, the grandfathers, it's the uncles. You know, many times when we think about the people who are sacrificing, we think about, oh, just the immediate family. No. Perhaps a cousin wanted his cousin to come and attend the wedding, but they can't be there. They have always been childhood friends. But this time round, the one thing that is always kept in the pictures, the one thing that is always kept in the videos, for memory's sake, he won't be there. Why is he? Sacrificing. And then you and me, when we walk around the airport, when you see those guys in their uniform, it's the only time you tell them, hey man, congratulations. We appreciate the sacrifice you're doing for us. But many times we meet so many of them, even down here, when we're shopping, they don't put on the uniform, but they are affected by the war. They're affected by someone who has gone out there to ensure that you have the security that you have. Today, if I asked you when you close your door at your house, why do you close it? Why do you lock it? When you're going to sleep? Linda, why do you lock it? There you go. He said, Mama told you. You know, because Mama knew better. Just, Mama knew that if you go in there and you lock it, you're safe. In the safety of your house. You see, the ones who ensure that all that becomes a reality are those who are sacrificing. You see, the least we can do for what they have done for us, the least we can do, and all of us have that ability. I'm going to tell you 3 things. Number 1, just get to know your neighbors. You know, maybe down the street there's someone who's been affected by or involved in ensuring that you're peaceful. Maybe their son is at war. Maybe their uncle is there. Maybe it's their nephew. Maybe it's their niece. Just get to know them. Walk over there, talk with them. Let them, as they share those stories, let them know that you really appreciate what they're doing. Yeah, their nephew might be at war, but you appreciate it. Yes, they might be missing them for those birthday parties, but let them know that you appreciate that. The other thing is, all of us are powerful. How many of us voted in the last elections? So if you didn't vote, you can't complain, right? So if you did vote, make sure that you can lobby those leaders to make sure they give the military families better service, better benefits when they come back home. They don't have to begin fighting for all the things that they fight for and begin lobbying for that. If you can lobby your leaders, then they get better services. You see, the thing is, you're showing your appreciation for them. The other thing is, what have you sacrificed lately for those families? Or you say, no, you know what? I think when they come back, there will be a check they will be receiving. What is your personal sacrifice? However small that sacrifice might be, adopt a military family. Maybe around your neighborhood, just collect, even if it's $1. It might be a symbolic way of saying, you know what, there's personal sacrifice from me to them. Personal sacrifice that tells my child when I tell him, hey, you know what, why don't you go to your friend and ask him to give you $1 for the purpose of adopting this particular family? Who maybe their father is not here or their mother is not here. But by so doing, you're showing appreciation from your bottom of your heart. So all of us, those are the least 3 things we can do. None of us can say we don't know how. Because you know what, you have a neighbor. You can Google that, like I think it's David who said you Googled that and you saw what we have on our internet. Yes, all of us have computers. If not your own computer, perhaps it is a computer in a public place. So you can go in there, find out a military family, and adopt them. Just do simple little things. Those will go a long way to show them that we appreciate. And I'm asking all of you, when you leave here, try to find out, be involved in those activities, be involved in the affairs of the military. Because you know what? When you lock your door just like Linda did, because Mama said so, it is because somebody somewhere is ensuring that you have that security. Thank you very much.